It's midday money. It's midday money. Welcome to the show. As always, if you haven't already, you got to like. If you're on YouTube, give it a like, give it a subscribe, notification bell on so you know when we post our uh, daily free pick. I do the free pick every day here for winning free picks and midday money and late money, 12 noon and 10 p.m. respectively for your show times. If you're on Facebook, again, if you're watching on Facebook, obviously you're in the group already. Just give it a like. Give it a like. The YouTube channel, if you're clicking, you're watching, wonderful. Check it out. Again, the likes, comments are good. I appreciate the back and forth with everybody. So definitely leave a comment. If you want to talk about a specific game, we hit on specific games. A lot of people like just the free pick are like, oh, you got to recap to this. Well, you know what? You can pop in for a minute and you got the picks rolling right on the screen there for you. Midday money, obviously a little faster show, about 20 minutes in and out. Late night money, more of a look ahead and back and forth with what's going on live and what games are coming up at 10 o'clock, things like that. So if you're a little more in depth, if you want to do that, late night money is the show for more back and forth question and answer kind of thing going on there. But let's go right off the bat here. We'll start in the NBA. We'll start in the NBA and the free pick in the video here. We got the Kings going under. I just listen, since last night it's dropped down. You see the number has dropped. It was 228 when we started up. It is now sitting at 225. So 3-point move there. Maybe that's good for us. That could be that's usually a nice sign there when we have that going on. So I still like that game. I know people are going to be coming in. I'm not going to give anything else out because people are going to come in and be like, well, what do you like in this game tonight? So hockey-wise, we have our pick up on the Boston Bruins. Again, I just think I like Boston as a team. I know they haven't been a little up and down. They got some bad losses, but they're still a solid team here. I don't like how this line's moved a little bit. Money's has gone to, I guess, the Capitals here to push the line up. But either way, I'm still on the Bruins here as a little dog. I'll take a shot with Boston here. And Major League Baseball, Rockies. Listen, I don't think the Rockies are going to be a great team. But, Gray, I don't think he's that bad a pitcher here. Wind's blowing in. And again, this total's come down since last time we put it out. It's now 11. I still like the under. Both these lineups, not world beaters right now for putting up tons of runs. So under, and obviously the powers that be think the same way because it's dropped an entire run here for us. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Other stuff we're going to look at. Now, baseball, I do have a couple plays up. And I don't come in and always say, oh, well, get the 3-day pass. Although my 3-day pass, it's a great deal. It's $39.99. So I have a game going this in early action. I got a game going tonight. Why wouldn't you buy the 3-day pass? And we have a promo code. Golf is 20% off. I mean, $40 and 20% off. Save you a couple dollars, and you get 3 days of plays as opposed to buying one pick. I don't, we have the leaderboards. I say this all the time. We have leaderboards. It's not like you could just come in here and say that I'm hitting 90% of sports, which I'm not. Hockey, I'm down to 500 now, even on the year. Baseball is a good year. NBA, I'm not up there. I don't put enough games out, and when I do, free pick games, we've been killing it. A lot of totals we've been hitting. I mean, the Nick under has been good to us. We've won a lot here in the video. But I mentioned the other guys on the Win a Free Pick site because, like the MIT Simulator, Insider's Room, it's just I'm not looking at everybody's name right now, but I don't want to just leave everybody out who's on the site. But you got a leaderboard because guys are good in certain sports. They're hot. Get on board. I don't understand. It's not. It's real. It's not. We're real people. It's not some fake nonsense where you come in behind and give everybody 90% win percentage. Doesn't happen. Rebel 702, how are you today? Stanley loves the O's today. I kind of like the Orioles myself a little bit here. I don't like as much like we talked about yesterday with Talion and the Yanks. I like James Talon coming over. I thought it was a good pickup, but is he healthy? What's he going to do? Uh, and here comes Eduardo Rodriguez, freshly off and not playing an entire season. First start, they pushed him back. The line was at Baltimore was plus 160. Now it's down to plus 130-ish range. And I'm not high on Harvey. We went against Harvey last series when these guys played. Now we had the Orioles in 2 out of the 3 games. We won with them, but we lost. I figured we'd see some runs here with Harvey on the hill. Did not happen. So Boston's won 3 straight. Baltimore's in extra inning win off the Yanks. Obviously, a great return since they've been underdogs in all these games, and they're 4-2. Yeah, I will look to Baltimore here. Why not? They're playing a little scrappy. And again, I got a guy coming off a season he didn't play. I expect short leashes. I don't expect this guy to go 7 innings. No way. Any chance I like the Pirates versus the Cubs today? Walrus, you're going to have to pay for that guy. That is my early play. I have a play on that game, so I apologize. I can't give that one out. I've already sold. And you know what's weird? I got like about 10 sales. And for people doing this chat, I don't really go into say, well, buy picks and this and that. I don't make my money selling picks for $24. That's not where I make my money. I make my money when we bet the games. But I don't understand why people in the chat, especially the chat room people, we have the 3-day pass and a promo code, and you buy a single game. You buy a $24 game and use a promo code and get it for $19. I don't understand why you need to get 3 days. When you have 3, I don't know. Money management. I say all the time. If you saw $10 on the street, you'd pick it up, right? No one goes around handing $10 out or $20 out to strangers. Why would you do the same here when they offer a promo? I don't get it. Over 9 runs on Orioles. This one I'm not sure about. I kind of like the Orioles here. I like the move down to them. The money lines come down a little bit. You got Eduardo here for the Red Sox. Hasn't pitched in a year. What are you going to get out of him? Orioles playing a little scrappy. Both these guys played last weekend, and not much runs were scoring there. I know Orioles, Baltimore's an over stadium, but more to summertime, not early on. I don't think the ball's going to be flying out. So I would actually probably think maybe more under on that game. Orlando, Stimmy package is in. All right, J-Reb likes the Pirates. I won't, like I said, I gotta play on this. I can't give this game out. Fade Suns and the Jazz today. Why? Because they played a wild one yesterday when picking. I like the Jazz yesterday. I like the Jazz. We were Jazzercising it up last night. And now here you have the Clippers and the Suns. I kind of like the over here, and it's dropped down, so I'm a little worried about that. Last night I did the total chaos with the plus money honey, Allie Burns, and I like the over there at 224, and that's on a 221. So I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. And Portland, Utah, I like the under there, and now this one has popped up to the over. It was 231. Now it's 232.5. We'll see what happens. I still like the under. Jazz is a good team. I'll go under there. How are you feeling about the Twins run line today? How am I feeling Twins run line with Berrios? He had a great game, obviously, last time out. And Seattle, you'd have to. There's only one way to go here is obviously run line. I can't say, as much as I love my dogs, I can't say back the Mariners. Not at all. He was aggressive. Barris came out throwing strikes, went after hitters. That's what you like to see. Run line, you're taking back what? Anywhere I see from even to plus 102, plus 109 out there, pinnacle. So, yeah, I'd go, if I'm betting that game, I'd have to take run line. I can't lay 200. I cannot lay 2-1. You know that. You know that, Orlando. Trap on the over Clippers. Feel like Clippers and Trailblazers. I like it too. Clippers and Suns. I'm sorry. Trailblazers are the Jazz. I'm on that over as well. All sports in the house. I think I'll be going head to head with this guy. in baseball total chaos tonight. Over on Picks and Parlays. Allie, plus money honey with the total chaos show. Last week, apparently 5 and overs. Chip Trimbus I did on NBA. Totals 5-0. And the funny thing is, I use a lot of the totals here in the chat as opposed to putting all of them in the premium section. But at least we're making money on them. Usually, if I use a game in here, it's something I use as a premium sometimes, or it's real close to premium. So don't think it's just some random thing where I'm just picking a name out of a hat here. These games I think about, and that's why I say I kind of like it or I don't like it. I don't want to talk somebody off a game that I don't have any money on and that you were ready to put your hard-earned bucks down on. So Pens, Isles on the ice tonight, huh? Let's flip to the ice. Well, Philly. Why did I put? Did you? Or is that who you like? You like the Penguins and the Islanders? Because the Flyers are playing the Islanders. You're confusing me here. Clippers roll tonight, Stanley. You know what? I think so. Suns. I like the Suns, and they're going to want to come out and dictate the pace, which is kind of why I like the over. But Clippers. I don't know, Stanley. If you watch the show, like a team like the Clippers, they take games off. Like that's I kind of like the Jazz. I like the Jazz last night against Suns. They're not a Clipper team where they just think they're just going to show up in the playoffs and win, even though Clippers haven't won anything. But you're getting the Suns off of a tough game versus the Jazz. Hopefully the Clippers take care of business here. They should take care of business. That's a tough game for the Suns last night. Two good teams back-to-back. Jazz and Clippers, two very good teams. And the Suns are a good team. But, yeah, give me the Clippers at home here. Get it done. Rebel. I'm glad you started those out. We don't like to curse in here. We don't even like to say HE double hockey sticks. But yes, I'm not a big fan of the NBA. As I said, when the guys who get paid millions of dollars take off, why the heck are you putting your money down on that game? The guy doesn't care. The guy getting paid doesn't care about the game. Why should you care about the game? Move on. There's other things to care about. Granted, baseball's not as sexy. It's not flashy. It's not guys dunking the ball. But you know what? These cats are ready to play in the first week of the season. Nobody's taking days off for nonsense. All right, Earl, what do we got here? Cardinals with Wainwright, I can't do it. I can't back Wainwright. I mean, I like the Brewers. I know the line looks a little cheesy. Brewers haven't been hitting much, but I'm not high on Seattle. I love the Brewer team. He likes the dog in Seattle. Hey, you're getting what? Plus 180? You take 180 dogs, you really can't get hurt. But on the same token, if I'm doing something like that, run line twins would probably be where I'm at there. Barrios just looked really good. I mean, him and was it Woodruff or Burns who was pitching that game? Both had perfect games through 6 and no hitters through 7. So he comes out aggressive like that here against the Seattle team offense that's not that good either. That's the Barrios you want to see. That's the kid who they thought was going to be the ace of the staff. Arizona against the Rockies, right? They're playing the Rockies. I like the total. Drop down a point. Or run. Drop the run. The thing with Arizona is, I don't, as bad as Colorado is, I like Gray. I think he's a decent kind of pitcher. Merrill Kelly, he's all right. I don't know. I mean, I guess you're getting him as a dog. It's worth a shot because you're like, who the Rockies should be favored over anybody. So Gray, I don't mind ugly dogs anytime. Value, no value. You're taking dogs. You're not going to get hurt in the long run. 20 games under 500, you're still making money if you're betting 140 plus dog. You'll still be okay. Winning money loves the Jazz tonight. I could see it against Portland. Off a loss, get it done at home. Let's go, Utah. Earl says Islanders look strong after Palmieri and Zajac tomorrow. Listen, Islanders look like they're going to try to make a push. You pick up guys. Always a good sign for fans of the franchise when a team's trying to win, they go out and actually make deals. So, again, you got to see how people fit in a little bit. I mean, I don't really get into the dynamics of trades on the ice and stuff like that. It shouldn't really matter. Kind of slot them in there. Brewers or St. Louis today, Ninja? Well, listen. I mean, I respect Earl. Earl likes St. Louis, but I like the Brewer team. I'm not high on St. Louis this year, but you know, give me Burns their favorite. I mean, is it wrong taking the Cars at home as is it the home opener day? 4 o'clock start, probably home opener. I can't. I'm high on Milwaukee. And they haven't hit too much, but he looked pretty good with a no hitter. Perfect game through 5, no hitter through 7 last time out. Like I just said about Barros, you come out pitching like that against any team, you're keeping your team in it. And Wainwright, I know, man, the guy's 40. Last year, all right, he had a good season, but kind of throw that a mulligan. Even anybody who had, and I've said this before, if he had a bad season last year, I throw it out. If he had a good season last year, I throw it out because it was just a weird season. And Wainwright, again, at 39 last year, he could come out and throw gas or pitch differently because he's only going to pitch in 10 games, not 32. So I don't think he's going to hold up. And this team, I know historically they're just great and they always win. It's like one of those franchises like the Steelers, just find guys, plug guys in. The Cardinals the same way. They always just seem to be winning 89 games and making the playoffs and just being good. I'm just not high on them. I'm not high on St. Louis at all. I'm high on the Brewers. I know they're a favorite today. Cardinals is their home opener, but I like the Brewers. I got to go against their guy Earl too, so I'm sorry about that. But Rebel likes the Pens and Islanders to win today on the ice. Paul George, family member here today. Paul George goes off. All right, Nathan. What are the picks? They're strolling. The same picks as yesterday. We haven't added any new picks to the chat here. Nothing's new added. Cubs Pirates. I do have a premium play on here in this game, and there's a lot of Pirate love in the chat, but I'm not giving that a side here. It's my early moneymaker on tap for Thursday. Yep, I have a premium pick on the Cubs and Pirates game. All right. Listen, Wainwright bounce back? Possibly. I don't know. I just think the Brewers are the team this year, so that's why I'm more lean on that. And if you like Wainwright, if you like St. Louis, you're getting them as a home dog. How often do you get St. Louis as a home dog opening day? I think that speaks volumes. Michael, how are you today? Thanks for popping in. I'm going to add the scroll to the chat here. It says the Orioles are a gift today. I like them. The lines come down. I'd take a shot on Harvey. They're the picks for the video. They're scrolling, but not much really changed from last night. Some of these totals actually moved. The Kings lines moved, the baseball total. It's always a good day to get the package, Gloria. What's say Thursday? Thursday is a little light, game wise with sports. If you want the 3-day, I guess Friday would be good going into a weekend because you get like this full slate of games. A bunch of series open up on Friday. Some open up Thursday, obviously, but you do Friday, get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, get the whole weekend. Mike here likes the Rockies, 11.5. I see 11s now. Yeah, kind of like Baltimore a little today. I don't mind. If you want to sprinkle a little Baltimore money line there, nice little dog. It's come down since last night. No, it's due. Yeah, nobody's ever due. You're not due. No, I don't think anybody's ever due. If you're playing bad for a reason. You're winning for a reason. Nobody's due. Yeah, Matt Harvey. I made a joke earlier. I was like, they got him and Felix Hernandez, although, they put Felix to the minors and he just took a release. He's not pitching anymore. Yeah, I always hate, and as a Yankee guy, I don't like when it. And this is for anybody, but this because I'm a Yankee Met fan. That when a guy gets hurt, as good as Harvey was, and then he like, it's just sad. It's sad when you see somebody really good, and then they're like a shell of themselves. It's sad, and you feel that as a fan. Imagine how the guy feels who was like top of the world for Harvey or any person who gets hurt. I mean, we could go on and on. Guys who never recovered. I mean, man, sad stuff. First top day is betting the Angels heavy. This is interesting here. So Angels heavy on the road, cross country to Florida, and you think the Jays stink. Brandon's not holding back. Not holding back one bit. I actually have a premium play here on the over in this game, over 10 runs. I have a premium pick. I think the Angels will give up some runs. I think the Jays will give up some runs. I think both teams are going to score some runs. It's in Florida. I said to start the year, Jays overs in Florida, especially when this gets hot down here. You're playing teams who can hit the ball. Like the Red Sox have some bats. The Yankees have some bats. Tampa's a scrappy bunch. Orioles, who knows, you're getting out of They got bad pitching. So you're going to see runs down here. I like the Angels. I got the Angels, I think, to win the West. I like their little bats. They got some pop. They got, they could score some runs. So I don't think their pitching is all that great. Obviously, maybe a little better than the Jays. I mean, Jays, I think you have Ryu, and then who knows again. It's you're rolling the dice unless they pick somebody else up. But I like the over here. That's a tough spot. Cross-country game. Leaning Astros after A's beat LA yesterday. Well, listen, I had a Dodgers run line yesterday. 2 for 20 runners in scorer position. That will not get you wins. That will not get you any wins. Let's see. Michael Bueno, Astros run line. Gloria likes the Jays. If you're hot, you're hot. That's it. D-backs in the over. I don't know. I think the wind's blowing in there. What I read this morning. I mean, it didn't make a difference. I liked the under last night at 12, so it's down to 11.5, 11. And it's just, listen, the D-backs aren't a good team. The Rockies aren't a good team. I don't know if I could get involved. I mean, if I'm doing anything, I'm want to fade both of these guys unless I'm getting some huge underdog value. But so I'd rather take a run line where I'm getting plus 110 on the other way. Mitch, this is a premium play. I'm sorry, I'm not giving this one out in the chat today. That is up early. You can get it. It's $24.99, and promo code GOLF will get it to you for $19.99. Yeah, I thought it was 2013. It's crazy. But at least I respect Baltimore for just bringing a couple guys to throw in the back of the bullpen because, hey, we know we got a youth movement going on here. We're looking to the future. Maybe Harvey looks decent and you can trade him for something down the road. I don't know what to tell you, but at least they're all in on the rebuild. Rockies money line, lean there. I like it, Cerna. I like Ray. I don't think Ray's a terrible pitcher. I didn't say Pirates. I said I have a play on the Cubs and Pirates. Let's see. Jim Bush, 3-teamer. Pirates money line, Orioles and Twins money line. All right. Listen, you got Twins at 200, but the Orioles are a nice little dog. Pirates are a little dog there. I know. I mean, you look like you're 15 in this photo. How you betting games? Hopefully that's your kids. Quincy, best bet in the chat here. I'm going to say I don't have it posted here on the scroll, but I gave it out in the chat here as it's a premium play for today for me. Angels and Blue Jays over the 10 runs. Coors Field. I'm not worried about Coors Field. Bryce, I'm not laying 2-1 with the Twins money line. I can't do it. Alex is hammering the Astros. Run line. Listen, I mean, you know me, 150, 160, 170, 180s. I got to look run line. It's hard enough winning one game, so I got to come back and win two if I lose a 150, 160, $2 game. Yeah, Gloria, I go for it tomorrow. That way you get the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You get the full, more games, especially with baseball. So, Marlo, thanks for popping in. Good afternoon to you. Gotcha, Quincy. Good job. All right, glad to help out. All right, any other games? Because the midday money show is a fast mover. This is we knock it out. It's not like late night money where we chat for an hour and worry about soccer that we don't know anything about. We have our Hawaiian connection come in here, our Hawaiian ringer. Where's Ashley? She's sleeping. It's probably 4 a.m. out there. I don't even know what time it is in Hawaii. 7 o'clock in the morning? 6? But picture scrolling. I'll throw them back up here. And I'm going to add David. Loves the Brewers. Listen, that's our team. That is, if we have two teams this year that the videos are going to be pulling for, it is the Royals over and the Brewers to win the division. Those are our two little squads. And I'm going to tell you the premium pick over Blue Jays 10. So, again, if you're not seeing it on a scroll, under Kings, Bruins on the ice, under Rockies. And then this is actually a premium I have. It's a over Blue Jays 10 runs. Although I don't know. Oh, there's a 10 coming up. Listen to Terry. Little gems, take Chelsea again. Who's better pitcher? I mean, what are we building a team? Are we going career wise? I mean, Arrieta had a rough year in Philly. That's not a good defensive team. Back in the Cubs, he didn't look too bad in game one. Anderson is not terrible. What's he got? He's got a 4 ERA versus the Cubs in his career. I mean, he had 7 strikeouts. So the first time around against these guys, gave up some runs though. Arrieta struck out 5 when they faced each other. The line reflects. The line's right on the money here. Yeah, get the 3-day, and the weekend's good because you're going to get a ton of baseball. Listen, you can't go wrong with a 3-day pass. First of all, it's what, $40. You use a promo code, and it's $35, and you're going to get 20-something picks for a weekend. Brandon's coming in. Angels, Astros, Cards. Okay. Angels a little bit. I like Canning. Griffin, I like him. Astros have owned the A's lately in St. Louis. I get it. Home dog, opening day. But I'm high on the Brewers there, Brandon. I got to go against that one.